So these days, I'm sure you spend more time than you'd like debunking conspiracy theories. So what I'm hoping I can do is that you can give me kind of an idiot's guide for how to deal with these various issues so that if I'm ever at a bar and some flat earther comes up to me, I can quickly expose them and get back to my drink. Does that...
Alright, so I'm a fan of Neil deGrasse Tyson. I've always been a fan of his for a long time. I don't believe the earth is flat. Personally, I'm not a flat earth theory believer. But these scientists like Bill Nye and Neil deGrasse Tyson, when asked with scientific questions, they just don't give scientific answers. You would expect Neil deGrasse to quickly debunk this, right? Listen to what he says. Listen to what he says. This just came out today.
Sound good?
Okay, so what I don't do,
What do you not
it may
do?
feel this way, and I've done it once, maybe twice, but what I don't do is debunk crazy ideas. I spend my whole life doing that. I'm an educator. My task is not to debunk the crazy ideas of adults, but establish an educational system that is incapable of producing an adult that thinks that way in the first place.
Well, let me ask...
What the heck? What kind of answer is that? There was no facts, no logic, no science. He said, my job is not to explain to you via science why the flat earth is wrong. He says, my job is to establish an education system that's incapable of creating an adult that thinks that way. That's some brainwashing, manipulative type answers, and I'm not a flat earth believer. I don't even believe in this theory, but there's something sketchy about these scientists. Bill Nye's new show, even established scientists are like, this is propaganda. This is not science. And Neil deGrasse talked later in this video about In-N-Out and how delicious the burgers are, and they are delicious burgers. I'm not saying that, but isn't it funny that these environmental scientists that prey on climate change, they say climate change is real, and if you disagree, you're a complete idiot, instead of showing facts and truth, now they're just, he's saying, I love beef and In-N-Out's great, but that's fine. You could eat beef, I'm not gonna judge you, but I've never once heard him say, well, the animal agriculture industry produces a lot of greenhouse gases and it's bad for the environment. He's never once said that. Bernie Sanders hasn't said that. Bill Nye doesn't talk about it. So something very fishy is going on with these scientists that claim to be experts because they can't even answer questions with truth, logic, science, and facts anymore. They just resort to calling their opposition idiots. And that's a clear sign of somebody who's lying.